Yeah. Hi everyone, we're at the hair extension hub today and I've decided to film a little how-to tutorial on how to fit and remove tape-in hair extensions. So I'm with my lovely model Martina today. She's going to sit for a couple of hours with me while I demonstrate to you guys how tape-in extensions are applied and removed. So here I'm just going to hand you your little consultation form if you want to fill that out for you. And to you guys, I'm just going to explain a couple of pros and cons with tape-in hair extensions and how they're used. So today we're using leading lengths hair extensions. They come in bundles of 20 strands, or sandwiches as I like to call them, and each piece is 2.5 grams weight. So together each double weft will be a double drawn 18-inch length of 5 gram strands. We're going to be only using 2 packets in 2 different colours. So this is our colour range number 16, which is a very lovely light ash blonde. And this colour here is our mixed highlighted tone 18 to 22. So Martina is going to be having 3 different colours of hair extensions added into her hair, spread out evenly throughout the hair for a natural effect. Okay, is that your reconsultation form? There you go. Okay. So we've done a thorough consultation before we switched on the camera, and now that I've seen that there is no contraindications, we're good to go with the fitting. So I'm just going to spin Martina around, switch the camera, and I'll be right back. So first of all, we're just going to take our first section. So I like to work from the back of the head first. And I just take a clean, straight section, a couple of inches from the nape of the neck. I'm just going to pin that up. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
So with Martina's hair, her hair is quite fine at the ends anyway, so I don't need to worry about applying the extensions too low to the nape of the neck. So if I can get away with fitting them a little bit higher, it will mean more comfort and less noticeable bonds. With the tape-in extensions, they arrive with a little strip of adhesive. You just simply pull that bit off. And then use a clip to pin back any flyaways. Then you take your 1.5 inch strand, and starting from the middle, you just pop that flat to the head. Press it down for extra security. Okay. Then you just take your section comb, take as little amount of natural hair as you can, pop that up with a clip and ask your model to pop her head down a little bit. And then I'm going to take my other colour, so I'm actually mixing together 3 different colours within one small piece. Just take the tape off again. And you just gently press that in to the other side of the tape, lining it up and pressing it down. And that's your first weft. So you can see there that that blends in perfectly with Martina's hair, and it's creating a beautiful 3-tone custom blonde blend. So now that our first piece is in, I'm going to take down the next section. Depending on how many pieces you're going to apply onto your client will depend on how much of a section you take down for your next row. We are applying 100 grams, so half a head of extensions, which will add lots of length and volume. And so I'm going to take down about 1 centimetre for my next section. So because this area of the head is a larger point, means I can actually add more wefts into this area. So I'm going to do the same as I did the last time. And I'm going to apply one piece just here and one piece here. And that's going to leave a significant amount of hair around the nape of the neck to make sure it doesn't cause any tension on the weakest point of the hair, and to make sure that Martina can style the hair extensions without them being visible. You want to really make sure that you're working with very clean lines to make sure that no short strands, any bits of breakage or other shorter strands from other areas of the head is being trapped inside the bond, because that can cause a little bit of discomfort to the client. And same again, I'm going to pin that up. Okay, so our camera just cut out, but basically I just did the same as before and attached the other colour underneath and dropped that down. And I'm just going to do the same thing again. As you can see, I've already applied 3 wefts, and I do want to apply another one here, but I want to make sure that I leave a significant amount of space here, so I'm actually going to cut this one down ever so slightly. And that way I can ensure that Martina is getting enough volume at the bottom and adding enough length, but without making them visible. So I just cut about 1/3 off that one, and I'll just pop that there. So I'm just going to demonstrate here that you can run your hand through the hair over the bonds and you don't feel any lumps and bumps sticking out, so they're totally discreet. I've taken my next clean section and I'm just going to speed through the rest of these now. So I don't need to talk you through anymore how they're applied, because all of these are going to be the same right up to the top of the head. And then I will switch the camera over and show you how to get onto the sides. so now that I've applied all of my rows up to the top of the head, I'm going to just do one last row up to here. I don't want to go any higher than the crown, because when the hair blows in the wind, or if she flicks her hair at all on a glamorous night out, they may become a little bit noticeable, so I don't want to go too high. But I want to go high enough to make sure that it creates a lovely blend. I could stop here, because as you can see, the hair is blending seamlessly in with the extensions, but I'm just going to add a little extra row for an extra bit of volume and length.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
So that is every single one of the extensions added. So we've added 100 grams of double drawn tape-in extensions, and it's added lots of volume and lots of length, and we've got 3 colours in there for a complete multi-tonal blend. So you cannot see the transition of colours between the client's natural hair to the client's new hair. What I'm going to do now is just cut them into shape, and I'm going to take maybe ½ an inch to 1 inch off just to tidy up the loose ends, and then I'm going to jump to the front and cut them in around to feather around the face to make sure there's a nice smooth transition from the shorter layers of the natural hair to the extension hair. So I've just used the Diva professional curler to very quickly curl all of the extensions and blend them into the natural hair. Now I have curled them all in the same direction. It's the client preference, and it's actually my preference too. And then I like to brush the curls out. I actually use our Tangle Teezers. So these are the best brushes that you can use for extensions, and they're very good for brushing out the curl. Don't be afraid to brush out the curl with extensions, because in my opinion it does make them look bigger, better and more luxurious. There we go, and that's it. So that was a full process of applying 100 grams of tapes